Hi, my name's Justin. I run a YouTube channel called Stuff with Scoutfly where I often talk about cartoons, as a lot of you guys know. This chair's being extra squeaky today. But this morning, I was tweeted so many times with word that a new Invader Zim revival is happening, and I'm here to tell you that it is. So what is all of this? Is it really happening? Yes, there is a new Invader Zim made-for-TV movie actually coming to Nickelodeon. It's going to be 90 minutes, and it's being spearheaded by series creator Jonan Vasquez, which is fantastic because we'd hate to see this go in any other direction than he'd want it. If you guys don't know, Invader Zim is one of my most favorite shows to ever be on Nickelodeon. I absolutely love this thing. I think it did so many things right back in the day, and it really shook up the network. It really carved out a style of its own, but it was canceled after a year of running on the network, and it's kind of just been in limbo and purgatory ever since. Which sucks because the show is so good. It's so good, and one of the greatest things that they have ever done, and people have wanted to see it come back for years and years, and now we're finally getting that. I'm not 100% sure on when this is going to be released, but it is happening. Invader Zim and Nickelodeon are coming together to bring us a new made-for-TV movie, and it should be pretty awesome. If you're a fan of Invader Zim and you've been following the timeline of Invader Zim, you'll be aware that there's been a few comics released, which I have personally read, and they are awesome, over the past few years, and Nickelodeon has been putting them out. So the relationship of Nickelodeon and Jonan Vasquez coming together to make something else that is Invader Zim, other than the TV show, has been building for quite some time now, which is great because fans of the series can get and are getting more material, which we've been wanting for years, other than, you know, just like t-shirts and all of this stuff at Hot Topic. I mean, that's great, you know, the merchandise is great, but I'd like more episodes to go along with it. So I have the news article pulled up on my computer, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read some of it, and if you want to check it out in full for yourself, check out the description down below, and obviously all credit goes to Nerdist. The article reads, "Despite its brief run on Nickelodeon, Invader Zim stole our collective hearts 16 years ago, and it's never entirely gone away thanks to its status as a cult classic series. There was even speculation about an Invader Zim revival for years, and now the rumors are true." Vasquez hasn't been shy about the creative differences that he had with Nick on his first run with the series. Fortunately, we believe that Vasquez may have an easier time bringing a more adult tone to the material. Hopefully this means that we'll finally get to see Vasquez introduce characters from his comic, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And then obviously the article continues, and there's this video hosted by Jessica Chobot, which is great, and I highly recommend you check it out if you're a fan of Invader Zim. But if you guys don't know, that was originally one of the huge disputes that Jonan Vasquez and Nickelodeon came to when it came to the series of Invader Zim on Nick. This right here is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and this happens to be the director's cut, which compiles all of the issues, and I highly recommend you check this out because you will see a lot of inspiration, you know, for Invader Zim from this. This is, like I said, it's absolutely crazy stuff. And Jonan wanted to introduce characters, you know, from this into Invader Zim, and that never got to happen, and he wanted to kill off characters in Invader Zim and bring characters from this in and bring the universes a little bit more close. And, you know, it never got to happen because Nickelodeon was like, you know what, you can't do this, it's dark, it's weird, you're putting bloody images of gore in the show, people are calling up and complaining, what's going on? So, you know, that led to a lot of disputes and them actually ending up splitting ways, which sucks because fans of the show didn't want that, like myself. I love Invader Zim. It's honestly my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time. Nothing can top this thing. You know what, actually, now that I think about it, I have this, and this is something that I've held onto for years. This is Invader Zim, the complete invasion on DVD. We got all of the episodes with bonus material, all of this cool stuff, and this has been rare, you know, for years. It's been pretty hard to find. I got it at Best Buy with my dad like 10 years ago for 20 bucks, so what a value. But I can imagine that this is going to go up in value more than it already is because, you know, people are going to want to go back and check out all of those episodes from the past because there is some really great stuff in this series, if not the whole thing. Go on Hulu, watch all the episodes there if you don't feel like tracking down that nifty box set, but if you do, it does fetch a pretty high price. Go check out Johnny the Homicidal Maniac as we wait for the Invader Zim made-for-TV movie. You will not regret it. There is a reason why people have stuck with this series, and there's a reason why people say the things they do about it that they do, because it's so good, it deserves it. It was cut short, but it's coming back. Also, could this Invader Zim made-for-TV movie possibly lead to another television series? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I hope this thing does really well. I feel like it's going to. A lot of people love and care about Invader Zim, so I don't see why it really wouldn't. And I just want to say this before people start freaking out. This isn't a cash grab. It's not just kind of like this thing they're doing to kind of cash in on nostalgia. It's not that. Jhonen Vasquez and Nickelodeon are truly coming together and hopefully making something great. And we all know that Jhonen has been wanting to do things with Invader Zim for years, but him and Nickelodeon never saw eye to eye on what he wanted to do. And like I said, I feel like that comic book series really spiced up the relationship and made things a little bit better between them. And with this movie, we do have Jhonen Vasquez spearheading it. He is running the ship. He is doing everything that he did with the original series on this made-for-TV movie. So they're going to be very similar, if not identical, and they have all the original voice actors coming back and reprising their roles, so that's awesome. And I feel, at least in my personal opinion, those are the two most important things. We have the voice actors and the creator of the show coming back, and hopefully we get something awesome. But I want to know, are you a fan of Invader Zim? I'm a huge fan of this series. It's one of, if not my favorite shows to ever come from Nickelodeon. Nothing can top it for me. But I want to know, are you excited for this? Are you excited to see Invader Zim back on Nickelodeon? Because I know I am. And this just falls in line with what I've been saying for like months now. This is a new era of Nickelodeon. This is something that we've never seen before. They're so in touch with their audience and they know what we want. And that is Invader Zim. So if you had fun watching this video, give it a thumbs up because I had fun making it. I'm just so excited about this show coming back. I can't wait to see what comes next. This was at the top of my list, but I mean, Jimmy Neutron, it could happen. Ren and Stimpy and not that adult party cartoon, blech. But leave me a comment down below and let me know. Are you excited for the series? What other shows do you want to see Nickelodeon bring back? And let's get that conversation started. You can follow me on any of the social media websites currently being displayed on screen to take the conversation over there. If this is the first video you've ever seen from Stuff with Scoutfly, hit that subscribe button to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Check out the playlist currently being displayed on screen and in the description down below to get caught up on all of my past stuff. And if that's not your thing, the channel's there as always. I'm not gonna lie, I just rolled out of bed. My name's Justin, this has been Stuff with Scoutfly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!